I got the chance to attend some training during Tribal Nations Week down at the Center for Domestic Preparedness down in Alabama. And during that time, I signed up for SPOT, so the situational protection and the laser course. I wasn't fully understanding on what kind of training, what to expect and everything when I got down there. But when I got down there, I was pleased to have the training done by LSU NCBRT, and it was absolutely phenomenal training. I was actually blown away with the instructors and their thoroughness, how prepared they were, how they'd answer any questions, so on and so forth. And then to find out like later on that this is a option that's free, across this nation, provide this training through the Department of Homeland Security, it just kind of blew me away, and I knew I had an opportunity where I had to take this kind of training back to my team and our community up here in Northern Michigan. So the laser training that we delivered up here in Petoskey that LSU NCBRT held here at our casino last year was excellent training. I talked to a lot of the law enforcement officers and some of the security professionals from the other casinos across the state, and they absolutely loved the training. They had only positive things to say about it. A lot of the one things I heard mostly from some people, from especially the law enforcement individuals, was there were certain things that LSU NCBRT had done during that training that they haven't not gotten in their past active shooter trainings and that, such as practice with breaching doors and those types of things. A lot of the people had never had a chance to actually practice that until your organization was up here helping out with that. They were telling me, this was a great thing. They're going to take it back, go over it with their team members and that. I know it also prompted some changes with some other individuals in there in regards to their policies and procedures and how they act in an active shooter emergency situation and that. So it was really, really good, eye-opening experience for a lot of the attendees that came there. My idea with this training, I got with my general manager and asked him, I said, I would like to make this training mandatory for every single employee across our organization. And my general manager supported me in that, and we made this mandatory for everybody. So literally any employee that works for us in this organization, right down from a dishwasher to a director of a department, they all had to attend this training, because the training is only as good as everybody being on the same page. Everybody needs to have that same exact training at all levels, especially in regards to an active shooter situation. I knew it did no benefit for me to train the frontline staff only and avoid upper management. We all need to be on that same exact page there. LSU NCBRT has been absolutely phenomenal. I wasn't even sure what to fully expect from this training, being an indirect trainer for them. When I got my first shipment of supplies that I had scheduled these classes with Ashley, they literally included everything. They included mechanical pencils even. I was blown away by the support that this organization does to, prepare their trainers to do these indirect trainings off site. It's just a huge, huge benefit, and I can't say enough high things about LSU NCBRT. They've been absolutely phenomenal. And I got the chance over those 2 weeks, I trained just over 240 employees in an active shooter, run, hide, fight response, and if I can make a difference in saving one person's life, that makes it all worth it. And by the feedback I had gotten from so many people, I think it's going to do just that.